Hi, I'm Jared Sammet, and this is Getting to Know Me. A little bit of PTing and private security.
What about your modelling?
I'm known to occasionally do a bit of male modelling, yes. Laid back, positive, and bonkers. I think it was just our family was full on with rugby, so I just kept nagging my mum to take me down, and eventually she gave in. What do they say? Young, dumb and stupid? No. I got back from a serious ankle injury, needed a bit of game time, and my coach at the time was good mates with Brian Noble, who was over here, and looking for a young half, and I fit the bill. So off I came, and I never left. I don't think there's enough battery life or storage in the phone for my rugby journey. I started playing when I was 3, my local club, which was Doonside Roos. Spent all my junior league, all my amateur days there. I think I was the youngest player to collective of 20 years, which is something I'm pretty fond of. From there, I was in the development squad with Penrith. I think from about 11 onwards. Stayed between the two right up until grade. So made my debut with Penrith Panthers. Spent, I think, 3 or 4 years there before flying across the pond to the Celtic Crusaders, based in Wales. Spent 2 years there, then signed at Bradford. I think I spent 2 years at Bradford. Before the financial crisis, went to Wakefield. Had a little loan spell while at Wakefield with Featherstone, London and Workington, before signing at Workington to play alongside one of my childhood mates, who turned out, after I put pen to paper, was injured, so I never got to play with him. But that was a laugh. After Workington, I think I signed with London again, where we got promotion from the Championship into Super League. After London, I'd signed at Wigan. From Wigan, I went to Leigh. Leigh, I went back to London, and then London, I found myself here at Barrow. I'd probably say there's about 3 that top of the list. Obviously, my debut with Penrith Panthers, that's probably my all-time favourite. To put in all the sacrifice and time into making my dream a reality. Also the sacrifices and the time that my mum's put into helping me achieve my dream, and making my debut at Penrith. That there is probably the biggest and most fondest memory I have. In the UK, I'd have to say we're at Bradford and going through all our financial turmoil, and the club was deemed to have their final home game at Odsal. Funny enough, we were playing Leeds, the Bradford-Leeds rivalry, which is one of the biggest and one that I really love. And we came out and we beat Leeds at home in front of, I think it was about 22,500. So that there was quite memorable, and I think a big feat given the circumstances. And especially, we never really stood a chance. And the other one would have to be gaining promotion with London Broncos back in 2018. Again, no one really gives us a chance. We were outsiders, and we shocked everybody, especially going to Toronto, which was a superstar and Super League ridden team. They took every team just about to the cleaners, and we played them on their own turf, and we beat them. So that there is another, I think, you can't look past. Weird thing was, no tries were scored. It were 4-2. I don't think I can think of a game of that magnitude where no tries were scored. But again, that there is something that will long live in my memory bank, and something that holds close to my heart. And there were a few. Early doors, I'd say I was a massive Mount Meninga fan, absolute diehard. From Mount Meninga, I then went to Brad Fittler and Preston Campbell. I just loved Freddie, the way he went about the game, and then Preston Campbell, an Indigenous rugby player who was no bigger than me, and put fear into the opposition. And for me, my whole career, I was always told I was too small, I was too little. I just think that self-belief and the support that I had around me, I think that there inspired me and pushed me to continue on to my dream and my goals as a professional sportsman. I'd probably say it's not something that's been personally given to me, but I remember as a young kid and first stepped foot onto the Penrith campsite where we're young kids in the development squad, and in there in the room in big letters it said, "Attitudes are contagious, is yours worth catching?" And that's something that I had a long hard think about, and it's stuck with me my whole career. I'd love to continue leading the team around and hopefully have more success. Continue on with the momentum that we had from last season, and tucking young Jakey and Jono under my arm and trying to inspire and encourage them to be the best that they can be as well. I've lost him. That would be my French brother, Hack. I just can't fill his shoes. That he's gone, and there's no one else to buddy up with now.